Administration has already picked up, I can't tell you the numbers, so many child molesters, child trafficking.
Right.
1,473 arrests.
Right. And we have that. Arkansas
It's
leads.
amazing, by the way.
Arkansas leads sex
It's amazing. It's one of the best things he's
1,773
done.
Yes.
Is crack down on what is obviously a
Yeah.
huge problem.
It is a
Well,
huge
you would
problem.
think that since we have sex trafficking, a big problem in Arkansas, that would be an issue. He would just want to knock it out right here.
I want to mention one thing. I'm 60 years old, and in the 70s and 80s, I waited tables at prominent bars in town. And my income quadrupled during the session. And if you want to talk to these guys, I know exactly where they are. And I can probably go upstairs and watch them vote and tell you which ones are foggy. Those guys are hungover, they hang out with the media, they're all drunk, and you just go, I mean, I could go right now and get some photos and get some stuff done.
And we can give that to our lobbyists.
Tack it on
While
the
we're at it, we need to
governor.
get something on the Walmart folks, because they apparently have a whole lot of influence here.
Who's to say that if our state were to make some sort of a stand, yeah, all the lefts are gonna scream and, you know, take away their basketball games and all this, but who's to say that within a year or so, a lot of conservative groups wouldn't wanna come here
That's right.
and support the economy?
That's right.
Because of the things
That's
that we're
exactly
doing
right.
here. They don't know that. So
Mhm.
he's listening to the left narrative
Right.
and he's letting that drive.
Right.
Well, it's
And it's all about
but
the-
it also it comes back to Walmart. I mean,
It
they'll
is
get
Walmart.
hammered for having their home headquarters here. I
Uh-huh.
mean, that's the whole thing.
Everything's Walmart.
I mean, you know,
Walmart's
they don't want that pressure.
And yet we've seen the opposite with the gun group. A lot of the gun manufacturers have left these blue states to go to red states because they're tired of the regulations. And so he could, if he were a real conservative, Asa would be pushing in examples of conservative businesses. And let's not forget that small businesses are actually the backbone of the economy, not these large, crony
Well,
capitalist
if I
groups
had
like
a
Walmart.
business, I wouldn't come here.
Well,
Because as a Christian, I wouldn't want that.
Who was it who said Trump's meeting with people business and he's meeting with people individually who work these deals? What if Asa were going out doing that with the gun manufacturers and the other conservative businesses? There is no political will to do so, it's why it's not happening.
Well, he does. I mean, you know, he
They're
does.
taking the easy way.
Well, he does go up to that SHOT Show, and you know, he does. He tries to do some stuff like that, and I'm the last person to defend him, but.
Well, I will tell you this, there's a lot of people out here that are and John and I are in a lot of places, are very unhappy with the governor over this bathroom bill.
Yeah.
And it's gonna cost him. It's
Probably
gonna
does.
cost him,
Probably
among
does.
2-3 other bills that he said, it is gonna cost him.
5 tax
Well,
increases this session.
The interesting thing about that, and I don't know if Paul was saying this, but I don't know who was telling me this, but it isn't like the North Carolina bill, because the North Carolina bill it was 2 parts. It was the bathroom part, and then it had the part about local cities and counties can't create special classes of protection. Well, Arkansas passed that last time, so we already got that. And that was one of the more controversial parts of the North Carolina bill, not just, hey, whatever's on your birth certificate. So, I mean, it's technically accurate to say that a bathroom bill that just says birth certificate won't be like the North Carolina bill.
You know, we just had a ruling in the Arkansas Supreme Court that struck down Fayetteville's bathroom ordinance. They had pushed it. I was a part of the campaign. The city council put it on the first time, and the people rose up and defeated special election. And then this time the Fayetteville City Council put a special election, snuck it through, passed it, and now the Arkansas Supreme Court, just I think last week, struck it down.
They did strike it down.
Yeah, they ruled against it.
I wanna
Bob
bet-
Ballinger, I had several people posted on Facebook about it, and I posted about how I was part of the campaign.
I want a bill that says, if you go in the women's bathroom and expose yourself, we're gonna hire the Forest City boys.
Okay, the tax increases
Daddy's will
have
take care
been,
of butt man.
have been
Internet.
internet, digital
Tires.
download, tires.
It was on the disposal of tires, it was not.
No, it's mounting a tire. You touch a tire, you gotta pay a tax.
And then the state's supposed to keep up with all
But
of
that money was.
There was a Coke, was it Coke,
The
soft drink,
syrup soft drink thing,
soft
right?
drink, syrup, yeah, syrup,
Those tires will make it.
and then there was one other. So, how many bills have been passed to cut tax?
None,
None.
zero.
Well, I mean, there was a cut in taxes.
The veterans
what,
thing, but that was offset.
50 million?
So then they
But
can jack up their
but it's delayed until, is that correct?
That's the only one, that's only if you're.
25 million,
military
it's 50 million, but only 25 million not till next year. And
25 million
then
next year, then 25 million.
in 2019.
Did I see?
Well, you know, I don't agree with that, Bev.
So
Because
they
we
won't
just-
take.
We're
Yeah.
$60 million behind projections
And we're
Okay.
retired.
with 6 months left in
But
the
what we
fiscal
did
year,
is
5
we
months,
didn't-
So
or 4
how many
months.
bills have been passed on
And
cutting
then
cutting
Did
spending?
that in?
Or just reducing the size of each department, that would help us a lot.
How many bills have been passed to reduce the size of government?
None.
None.
That I know
How
of.
many
Not
have been
that I know
defeated
of.
in committee now?
The one thing
At
that I
least two.
continue to hear is that they've cut back a total of 1,000 jobs.
That nobody was holding.
1,000 of the 100.
They're just not gonna fill them.
Of 185,000 jobs.
Well, the other crazy thing is, they've got positions that they are paying the health insurance that are not even a real person sitting in a chair anywhere in the state of Arkansas. Can't remember the thousands of those. And that's to help fund, Mark Martin just told me all about that.
It used to be our kids, but,
Anyway, it's just ridiculous. And I told him, I said, you know what, you don't even have to pay me a salary, you just give me free insurance. Give me one of those insurances, we're paying for it, but no one's using.
On that,
they're
Josh
using
Miller's
it.
bill passed at a committee to freeze enrollment to this morning,
Oh, it
I
did.
did.
13 to 6.
13
It
to 6.
passed or did not pass?
It passed, yeah, so it'll go to the floor, that'll be a battle. I mean, well, it's like 340,000 people on the program now. I mean, you gotta cap enrollment at this point, or at least ask the federal government to do it with Trump in office. I mean, I don't see why that would be.
Or at least roll it back to the 250 they originally.
Yeah.
had.
Well, you know, when the governor went to
Crazy.
DC this week, he was told Medicaid is getting ready to get cut.
Right.
And that's where a lot of this is coming in. And so who do you think's gonna be picking that up?
It's just crazy. I tell you what they did, they just,
It's,
last time they put a task force together and they were going to,
That's
Turn
pushing
that-
down the kick
what was it?
Ended.
it ended.
Ends Medicaid expansion.
Medicaid
It
expansion.
ends it.
Medicaid
Jim
expansion.
Henry stood almost where you're standing.
Exactly. He
David.
said it was dead. I remember he came in here and told us that while he talked down to us. He told us it was dead, it was being ended.
To trust him.
It was never going to trust him.
He also
because they're gonna
said,
have a
Well,
task
he's
force.
getting
he said when we were the,
It was ASACare.
he said when we were the minority party, it didn't really matter what we passed because what we filed because it wasn't gonna pass. Now that we're the majority party, we have a chance to pass real legislation and do things. We also have the ability to screw it completely up and get the blame for it. That's almost an exact quote.
Take B.
And, I mean, just look at what's happened.
That's what they're doing.
I mean, I think, to our detriment, they have screwed everything up, but to them, they think they're, doing everything the right way,
Well,
It's
see-
crazy.
Yeah.